I had a group called KGB with Mike Bloomfield, and it really wasn't working out. And I was like tired of, like being in a band. I wanted somebody else to take control of everything. I just can't play. And I heard Rod was looking for a drummer, and we went through 25 drummers,
25.
In LA, they auditioned 25 drummers. So I called up Pete Buckland. Pete Buckland's the same guy who was on tour with us with Cactus when we used to wreck the cars. He was the tour manager. So we were good friends, And I said, what's up, man? You're looking for a drummer for Rod? He says, yeah, he's going to go out solo. And I said, well, you don't call me? He goes, well, you're always busy. I said, yeah, I'm not busy now. I'd love to play with Rod. He goes, oh, cool, let me talk to Rod. So Rod was in somewhere jet-setting around the world. And he called me back the next day and said, look, Rod thinks it'd be great. Why don't you come down and check the band out? So it's like, I didn't have to audition, but he asked me to check the band out to see if I liked it. And I had people I knew in it, Phil Chen, who I played with on the Jeff Beck Blow by Blow album before I was thrown off the album.
Sounds like another story.
That's another story. And this guy, Jim Cregan, and a couple other guys I knew in the band. So I went to Rod's house, and they were down in the garage, and they were practicing. And so I played with them. It was fun. It was really a good band. So I told Pete, I said, man, this is great. I'd love to do this, So Rod said, okay, come on down in a couple of days. I'll be back from Europe. So we went there. We had to play. And he said, just play like you did in Cactus. I'll give you a solo every night. I know you have fans. And you're in. I said, great. So that was it. Funny night, though, in Japan. I told Rod before we went to Japan, because BBA was really big in Japan, Beck, Bogan, and Appice. And ever since I played there, I was always in the top 4, top 3 of the Music Life magazine polls. And when we were going to Japan the first time in '77, I believe, with Rod, I said, Rod, I just want to let you know, I have a pretty big name in Japan because, of BBA. Yeah, okay, that's cool, So we played the first gig in Fukuoka. There were 2 nights there. After I did my solo, the response was so loud that Rod was saying, Carmine Appice, he couldn't even hear himself. So later that night, he calls me up to his suite. He used to have a suite at the top of the hotel. I used to call him Howie, like after Howard Hughes. Why do you call me Howie? It's like Howard Hughes. He's always in the top suite. You got tinfoil on you. So I go up and say, hey, Howie, what's up? And he said, man, that was an unbelievable response for your solo tonight. I said, I told you. I said, I told you I was well known here. I had a big following here. He says, that's good. He says, you know what? When we go to Tokyo and we do the press conference, I want you to sit next to me. Because obviously this is going to be cool.
Yeah.
So I said, okay. So we did that, and it was great because we, at the press conference, it was me and Rod getting the questions.